you have to follow through like that. So I'm asking my father all these things, and he's looking at me, and he goes, you know what, son? Just shoot however you feel comfortable. He said the object is to make the shot. So if you feel comfortable,
professional.
Yeah, I mean that's what
you have illustrated.
Yeah, I try, but my father just explained to me. He said, if you're comfortable shooting the ball, that's what matters the most. You want to be comfortable, and so once he explained that to me, then that's how I shoot is just however comfortable I feel. So.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Hundreds of thousands of Chinese children, they are kids. They are playing basketball, and they teachers, they coaches would show them kind of illustrate.
Oh, sure.
And say, okay, you have to do this L, and then do it at the,
You wind up thinking too much. I mean, if you're in the game and you're shooting the ball, and all of a sudden you look at your arm, and your arm is like this instead of being like this, it might mess you up. You know what I mean? So it's just,
that's right.
However you're comfortable, you should just be able to shoot it. So I practice all different kinds of shots. I practice shots here. I practice shots back here. I'll practice shots over here.
And you feel yourself.
Well, yeah, because during the game you never know what might happen. You might have to take a shot with 2 seconds left, where you're like leaning back here like this,
See if it is an L.
Right. And sometimes the L's more like an O, you know what I mean? So you just have to be comfortable and confident that you'll make those shots.
I see.
Technical in Kobe. It's a kind of the balance or the control of your wrist.
My father once explained it to me when I think I was about 6 or 7 years old. And I was asking him all of these questions about the proper technique to shoot, because they say your elbow should be, should look like an L, and then your wrist